I'm talking about a very taboo subject, and that would be college hookup culture. I don't know why I'm talking in quotations.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things.
Mom, dad, any family member, if you're about to watch this, I would appreciate it if you would just turn it off. Oh, you're talking your video about how big a slut you are. That was so nice. It's a huge taboo subject, and a lot of people don't touch on it here on YouTube, but I figured, you know, since it's got 94 thumbs up on a comment on my video, I'm gonna do it. It's like stressing me out a little bit, but it's fine. I'm gonna try to be as real as I can possibly be, and like I always say, just trying to be a big sister, giving y'all advice. Wrote everything down for y'all. So to start things off, I wanted to talk about the whole like defining hookup thing. And this one's kind of controversial because I feel like whenever you hear the word hookup back in high school, to me I always just assumed everyone was like making out with everyone, and now I'm like scratching my head and being like, wait, did they mean hookup as in like make out, or did they hookup as in like sex, you know? Hookup can mean anything from making out, kissing, to the complete extreme, which would be sex. And that's a kind of like double-ended sword in a way, because things can be twisted and misconstrued and start rumors just because people have different definition of the word. And so it's just something that you kind of have to be careful with. So hooking up can mean anything from, you know, making out to sex and everything in between. The college hookup culture is extremely casual. It sucks, and I don't love that, but it's the truth, and I think it's important to take care of yourself, which I'm going to discuss later in this video. And because it's so casual, I feel like a lot of people are going to run into the whole term of Eskimo Sisters. And Eskimo Sisters basically means that you and another girl have a mutual man friend that you all both hooked up with. Therefore, you're Eskimo Sisters. Because of that, it's almost kind of become comical to some people, like, oh, we're Eskimo Sisters. No, you just kind of have to take it with a grain of salt, and that's the thing that sucks. My dog's trying to hump his bed while I'm talking about hooking up. And this one is a harsh reality, and that would be that in college, guys typically are not looking for relationships. They just want sex. Like I said, there are exceptions to this. I have plenty of friends that have, you know, found boyfriends in college. For the most part, they want sex, not relationships. They are probably going to tell you one thing and then do a completely different thing. And because of this, it's important to always protect your heart and your mind. I mean, you're probably going to get heartbroken if this is something you participate in, because it's inevitable. You know, you get physically involved with someone and, you know, the feelings are going to be there. But if it's the casual thing that's been established, you kind of just have to, like I said, protect your heart and mind. It's a difficult thing to do. Guys can be pretty awful in the first 2 years of college. And going off of that, the college culture for hooking up is that because you're exposed to so much alcohol and all that kind of partying and lifestyles and stuff like that, the amount of hookups go up, but at the same time, protection decreases. And you have to be smart. You have to protect yourself, and I think it's important to protect your body, but I also think it's important to protect your mind. But in this aspect that I'm talking about is protecting your body. Take care of yourself. Like, that is literally the most important thing I can stress to you guys. I've stressed this before in previous videos, but like, I mean, you gotta be selfish in this kind of day and age and that kind of world. And so in order to do that, listen to me. Take your birth control. Super important. Don't miss a day. If you are on birth control, be responsible about it. 2, pee after sex. If you don't pee after sex, it can lead to urinary tract infections. I feel like no one ever talks about this, and it's so important. I didn't know. Peeing after sex is important because during sex, a lot of bacteria can be building up, and coming from someone who even gets urinary tract infections just from drinking a lot of alcohol and not peeing, it's painful, you know? Don't even dabble in that area because it sucks when you end up having one. And I hate to, I feel like, beat a dead horse, but use a condom. Be responsible. You should never feel too embarrassed if, like, the guy, you know, starts wanting to have sex and he didn't have a condom, and you're like, oh, I feel uncomfortable doing this without one. Don't be too embarrassed to be like, hey, where's your condom? I mean, you're about to be very vulnerable with each other, and I feel like at that point you should be comfortable enough with that person to be like, hey, where's a condom? Next topic, losing your virginity. It all varies person to person, and you know, you may be 28, you may be 15. It just all depends on whenever you feel ready for that step in your life. I just think it's really important to be with someone that you're very comfortable with. I guess in my mind, it's kind of one of those ways that, you know, if you were in any trouble or anything right now, you could call them and you could be like, hey, I need help, and they'd be willing to help you. And because it's all depending on, you know, whenever you are ready, don't be embarrassed to tell someone no. It's your life. You can do whatever you want. It's your body. Don't let anyone else like make you feel guilty for choosing to have sex or to not have sex. If that guy's gonna give you shit for not wanting to have sex with him, then he's not the kind of guy you should be having sex with anyway. Don't dissociate yourself with that kind of person. You don't want it. Don't lose your virginity and have sex with a guy just thinking that it's gonna be a way for them to make them want to date you. I don't want you guys getting in that situation or even in that mindset, so just avoid it all by not doing it. This one is also another harsh reality, and I'm being completely blunt with you guys, and I hope I don't get judged for this, but in today's day and age, it is very rare in college to have a first kiss that is like, you know, knocks your socks off, because I'm gonna be completely honest, most of the first kisses of the guys I dated ended up in me being drunk and him being drunk and us making out. You know, liquid courage. Liquid courage. And I'm not saying like you're never gonna have a first kiss with a guy that's sober. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that it's more likely than not that with college, because it's such a casual place, you're gonna have an increased likelihood of having that first kiss being a drunk one. The college hookup world is obviously kind of generated to help more guys than it is to help girls, and why I'm even having to like make this kind of video, because that's just how the world is, and that's why the world sucks. So that video was probably all over the place, and I apologize for that one. My thoughts were like over here and over here and over. I hope you guys did find this video useful. Like I said, be sure to take this with a grain of salt. I'm not like meaning to call out anyone or call anyone bad for doing a certain thing. I'm just trying to be completely honest and give you guys my opinions and advice. So if you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and also stick around by subscribing to my channel. I would love to have y'all here. And until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Let's talk about sex, baby.